First of all praise to the Father Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakadash. Shabbat Shalom to all the brothers and sisters in recognition to observing this day for worshiping the Most High. Sundown this evening to sundown tomorrow evening. My people, let's get some rest, worship, and praise into the Father Yahweh and Yahweh Shai name, because it is a commandment throughout all of our dwellings, even though we are just rehearsing the righteous acts. We better get used to doing these things for those of us that will make it into the kingdom, because this is what it's going to be. Okay. Now, with that being said, this picture says a lot to me. There's two so-called black angels right here stomping out a army of evil Kenite Edomites that is basically ran roughshod throughout this entire earth, turning it upside down, making good evil and evil good. Okay? That's basically what it all boils down to. We are living in a ball of confusion thanks to these abominations who dared have their way, simply because our people fell from doing what was required of us by the Most High himself, Yahweh. You let in the evil to where the earth was given into the hand of the wicked. And now we are lamenting because of that. I mean, look at everything. It's all messed up. We got wars here in this country alone. Nobody's happy for the most part. We have wars and pestilence, throughout this country and also abroad in every other country. I just read just the other day where there's a new C-19 variant called Razor Throat. Razor Throat, yeah. Make it seem like something like strip throat, but probably strip throat on steroids. Anybody that ever had strip throat, man, that hurts. It feels like you basically swallowing glass. Okay? That hurts. I had it as a child. Okay? A pestilence, a plague. Okay? That's basically what that all boils down to. We got all kinds of confusion. And the Most High is not the author of confusion, but yet, being as the world accepts the devil and his children, we have confusion. And that's just what it is. So these things tend to dampen our faith as the Most High's children. But I'm here to say, don't let it happen. Don't let it dampen your faith. Sometimes we can look around and see other words. This can be so overwhelming that you can say, nah, there's no way out of this. This is just what it is. No, it's an illusion. It's an illusion. That's what it all boils down to. And if you are in the Most High and he's in you, you would know that. So don't ever abandon your hope in your faith. Don't ever do that. Now I have some scriptures right here to basically enhance your hope and your faith. Some words of encouragement directly from the Most High's word. Let's get into it. Here in Matthew 24, verse 6. And it reads, this is the Hamashiach speaking. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Do we not hear these things all over the place? Earlier today I seen where Israel bombed Hezbollah somewhere over there, where they keep throwing bombs on it. It's amazing the place even still standing. But know that the Most High is at work, and he's using these people that are in control, claiming to be people that they're not, to basically get themselves out of here. by their own hand. Let's start here in Matthew chapter 24, verse 3. And as he sat up on the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be? Question. And what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world? Question. And Yahushua answered and said unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Hamashiach, and shall deceive many. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled. For all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famine and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you. And ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. Okay? Mosai said this. And this is what we're seeing. And he's talking to his people. Okay? That's what this all boils down to. You know, where it says nation will rise up against nation right here, I'm thinking about what's going on in LA. And what's spilling over into other states right here in this country. It's a shame, but hey, it's prophesied. Prophecy must be fulfilled. And that's what this boils down to. Now, over in Isaiah chapter 41, verse 10. Fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy God. I will strengthen thee, yea, I will help thee, yea, I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness. This is what we must know. We must keep this in mind, regardless of all of these things that are happening around us, day and night, all over this earth. You see, although we are more concerned about what's happening here in our own home territory, you know, but this is what we got to keep in mind. Don't be dismayed, okay? Because if the Most High is for you, who can be against you? That is also scripture, okay? Now, Isaiah chapter 41, verse 7. So the carpenter encouraged the goldsmith, and he that smootheth with the hammer, him that smote the anvil, saying, It is ready for the soldering. And he fastened it with nails that it should not be moved. But thou, Israel, art my servant Jacob, whom I have chosen, the seed of Abraham my friend. Thou whom I have taken from the ends of the earth, and called thee from the chief men thereof, and said unto thee, Thou art my servant. I have chosen thee, and not cast thee away. Fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy God. I will strengthen thee, yea, I will help thee. Yea, I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness. Behold, all they that were incensed against thee shall be ashamed and confounded. They shall be as nothing. And they that strive with thee shall perish. Okay? We're talking about the enemy right here. Okay? For those of us that the Most High is with. This is what's going to happen to the enemy. This is the reason why there's no need to worry, people. Verse 12. Thou shalt seek them. Thou shalt not find them. Even them that contend with thee. They that war against thee shall be as nothing, and as a thing of naught. For I, the Lord thy God, will uphold thy right hand, saying unto thee, Fear not, I will help thee. Okay? Now, if you can't count on anything else, you can count on the Most High's word, because that's what it is. We see scriptures fulfilling itself on a day-to-day basis for those of us that's watching. A lot of people ain't watching. Why? Because they too consumed with the matters of this world. Okay? When the word says, be in the world, but not of the world. That's who we are. We in the world, but we're not of the world. But we watching, okay? Psalms chapter 29, verse 11. The Lord will give strength unto his people. The Lord will bless his people with peace. See, this is what we got to keep in mind. Psalms chapter 29, verse 8. The voice of the Lord shaketh the wilderness. The Lord shaketh the wilderness of Kadesh. The voice of the Lord maketh the hinds to calve, and discovereth the forest. And in his temple doth everyone speak of his glory. The Lord sitteth upon the flood, yea, the Lord sitteth king forever. The Lord will give strength unto his people. The Lord will bless his people with peace. With all of this madness going on around his people, he said this is what he's going to do. And that's before we go into the kingdom. That's why we are in the middle of all this chaos right here and confusion, because this is what we got right here. This is what it all boils down to. Now we're going to read Psalms 91. And it reads, verse 1. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. Do you dwell in the secret place of the Most High? If you don't, I would encourage you, I will implore you to do so by repenting in Yahweh's name and turning away from all your wickedness, because it means nothing. All it's going to do is get you destroyed. Okay? This is what you want right here. Psalms 91. Now, this is verse 2. I will say of the Lord, he is my refuge and my fortress, my God. In him will I trust. Surely he shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence. That's that glass throat, y'all, right there. Razor throat, that is. That's razor throat. You want him to deliver you from that pestilence right there, okay? Verse 4. He shall cover thee with his feathers, and under his wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor for the arrow that flieth by day, nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh you. Well, nigh thee. Okay, that means it shall not come near you. Why? Because you in the shadow of the Most High. You don't have to worry. That's if you are in the shadow of the Most High. Now, if you're not, if you haven't repented, then you got to worry. You got to worry about the arrow that flies by day, the terror by night, the pestilence, razor throat. You don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want none of that. Okay? This is what it is. Verse 8. Only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked. What's the reward of the wicked? Eventually, this is what's going to be the reward of the wicked. Okay? That's just what it is. Because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation. There shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. For he shall give his angels charge over thee, to keep thee in all thy ways. They shall bear thee up in their hands, lest thou dash thy foot against a stone. Thou shalt tread upon the lion and adder. The young lion and the dragon shalt thou trample under feet. Okay? Sometimes when I think about that particular this scripture right here, as I walk, like wherever I am, even in my own home, and on my carpet, and I always see those faces I tell y'all about. You see what I'm saying? I think about them being the young lion and the dragon. Okay, because some of them look like dragons by the face, just very, very frightening looking. And we're walking on those things right there. We're walking on them. Not to be disrespectful, but that's where they are, and they're everywhere. Okay? But that's just the way I think about it. I'm not saying that's exactly what it is. That's just my opinion. To continue here, verse 14. Because he hath set his love upon me, therefore will I deliver him. I will set him on high, because he hath known my name. He shall call upon me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. With long life will I satisfy him and show him my salvation. This is a promise from the Most High. He's telling us this. You can count on this right here. Proverbs chapter 16, verse 4. The Lord hath made all things for himself, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil. Now, if he's, he made the wicked and what have you for the day of evil. He's in control of them. He can also direct them away from you. You know what I mean? And that's what he's doing. He can direct them away from you, even when the tribulation comes. Okay? We haven't seen the tribulation as of yet. But as we know, the Most High's words say, yeah, it's coming. Okay? Now, Proverbs chapter 16, verse 1. The preparation of the heart in man, and the answer of the tongue is from the Lord. All the ways of a man are clean in his own eyes, but the Lord weigheth the spirits. Commit thy works unto the Lord, and thy thoughts shall be established. The Lord hath made all things for himself, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil. Everyone that is proud in heart is an abomination to the Lord. Though hand join in hand, he shall not be unpunished. By mercy and truth, iniquity is purged. Iniquity is sin. Sin is transgression of the Most High's law. If you are transgressing the Most High's law, then you are in sin, people. And this is why it's important for you to repent. Okay? To continue, and by the fear of the Lord, men depart from evil. See? This is what it all boils down to. If you fear the Lord, you are going to depart from evil, meaning you are going to turn your back on sin and transgress the law no more. As best you can. Okay? As best you can. The Most High knows every man's heart. And if you are true in heart, regardless of what your tongue speaks. Verse 7. When a man's ways please the Lord, he maketh even his enemies to be at peace with him. So there it is right there. The Most High even controls the wicked. All right? But the wicked getting wiped out. He's wiping the wicked out. Let's go here to bring this thing home. John 16, verse 33. Hamashiach speaking here. Understand this, people. These things I have spoken unto you, that in me ye might have peace. In the world ye shall have tribulation. But be of good cheer. I have overcome the world. There it is, folks. What more can be said right here? How can you overcome the world? You can't overcome tribulation on your own. You're not built like that. I'm not built like that. None of us are built like that. It's the only one that can overcome tribulation and the world is the Hamashiach, for the one that the Most High have sent. And this is how we overcome tribulation and the world, by being in him. That's just what it is. Let's read. John 16, verse 30. Now are we sure that thou knowest all things, and needest not that any man should ask thee. By this we believe that thou camest forth from Yahweh. Yahushua answered them, Do ye now believe? Question. Behold, the hour cometh, yea, is now come, that ye shall be scattered, every man to his own, and shall leave me alone. And yet I am not alone, because the Father is with me. You see the chain of command here, folks. The Hamashiach said, he ain't alone because the Father is with him. There's a chain of command here. If we be in the Hamashiach and the Hamashiach is in the Father, okay? You see the chain of command there. This is what we got to understand. The chain of command. Verse 33. These things I have spoken unto you, that in me ye might have peace. In the world ye shall have tribulation, but be of good cheer. I have overcome the world. Like I said before, the only way you are going to overcome the world is to be in the Hamashiach. Why? Because he overcome the world because he's in the Most High, Yahweh, the Father, the Most High himself, Yahweh. That's what it all boils down to. That's the only way you're going to make it through this. Period. You can't do this all on your own. So we look forward to this great day right here when this chaos is stomped out. Permanently. And there shall be no more. That's just what it is. That's all I got on this one, people. I hope I said something to stimulate your spiritual growth, and I hope you found the lesson edifying. All power and glory and honor be to the Father Yahweh and Yahweh's name. All praises. People, please remember to live your life as though we're being watched, simply because we are. This is James, and I'm out. Peace.